Alice, Aaron asked you some questions for the CNC list.
Okay.
Yes, for the CNC list, do you know how to introduce or how to recommend the right solution to boards or to meet our boards' technical requirements?
Yes. And today we will talk CNC list machine from 3 parts. The first is our machine display. We will show our machine for everyone. And the second is our application. To introduce our how choose our machine. And the last one is our factory. Our this factory in Shandong province. And
yes, and so you have talk about 3 parts.
Yes.
Yes, today we will introduce our CNC list from 3 parts. One is for the what CNC list we have. Yes, to show the CNC list introduce like the details, like the models. Right?
Yeah.
Yes, and for the second part, we will to introduce the application, and in other words, we'll to see what industry will use our CNC list.
Yes.
Yes, and we can, according to the industry, to recommend the right CNC list to provide to our friends or our boards. Yes, and for the last one, we will to introduce our list factory, like the machining ability, all the stock, all the machine stock, and all the service, like the delivery or the service for the installation or the training.
Yes.
Yes. So we can start to introduce our CNC list in advance.
Yeah. Okay.
Continue. Yes, for the part 1 is to let our boss to know what machine we have.
Yeah.
Yes, like the details and the models. And Alice, for the CNC list, what type we have? Do you know?
Yeah.
Yes.
I know we have flat bed and sand bed.
Yes.
And today we will talk about our CNC list machine from 2 parts. For example, flat bed and sand bed.
Yes. For the CNC list, we have we have 2 parts. Yeah. Two types. The first one we can call this is a flat work table bed CNC list. How to see like this is the CNC list work table, and for this work table is flat. Yes, and we also call this flat bed CNC list. And another we also have another CNC list. Another is for the slat work table bed CNC list, and like this work table is a flat, and for the slat bed will have the angle. Yes, maybe have 45 degree or 6 degree, different according to your needs. And we also have the flat work table bed CNC list. So today we will introduce the 2 types CNC list for our boards.
Okay.
We continue.
The first one is our flat lab.
Alice, we will to introduce a flat list to our boards in advance firstly.
Yes.
Yes, we can see the photos. These are the flat bed CNC list, right?
Right.
Yes. And for this one, the machine is not finished. We call these products. We call this is the semi-finished products. Semi-finished products. We can see the system still not installed. Yes, not put it. And for the bed, we can see is the flat, not have the degree. And from the photos, we also can see the details like the list. We use the holder. And for the tools holder, this for the like the system and the track and the tools holder, we will to introduce little more details.
Yes. Next one.
Yes, and now we will to introduce our CNC list with flat bed. What model do we have?
We have visited our H32i or H36 or H36 or H146.
Yes, for the flat CNC list, the flat bed CNC list, we have different models, and we also call it. We have the large size CNC list with flat bed, and also have the smaller CNC list with flat bed. And for the model like the SELH 32i, this model is the smaller one. Yes, and for this one, how to see is more popular and hot sale in the market. Yes, and we also have the middle one like the SELH 36 this model, and also have the SELH 46, and this model. We have three models like the SELH series, and for the models like the SELH series, and for the specifications, different models have different specifications, like the sewing of the bed. Yes, and like for the SELH 32i, this model, and for the max sewing of the bed, do you know?
Yes. It's certain to
this model.
Yes, model have the bed is 320 millimeter.
Yes, for these models SELH 32i, these models, the max sewing of the CNC list bed, the max is up to 320 millimeter, and for the SELH 36, this model, the max sewing of CNC list bed will up to 360 millimeter. So for the SELH 46, this model.
This model, the maximum of bed is 400 millimeters.
460 millimeter.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, and we can from the models to show you the sewing of the bed. You can see this model is for the SELH 32i. So for the sewing of the CNC list bed, the max will be up to 320. Yes, and like for the SELH 36, the max sewing of the CNC list bed will up to 360. Yes, also have the 3 and 6. Yes.
Okay.
And also have the videos. And one more thing, I wanted to let our boards to know. Maybe I can ask Alice for the questions. Do you know for the SELH 32i? Yes, these models. This one has a tail stalk. Do you have the tail stalk?
Yes.
For the smaller one, cannot with the tail stalk. Without the tail stalk. For the tail stalk, this smaller one without tail stalk. If you need the tail stalk, you can let us to know. We will recommend it use the right one. But for the SELH 32i, these models without tail stalk. Yes, we also can see from the videos. This is the chuck and the rock table without the tail stalk from here. Yes, without the tail stalk. Because this CNC list is a smaller one. How to see the parts not big. no need to equip with the telescope to collect the workpiece.
Yes.
Yes, for the hydraulic system and for the electrical system cabinet. We also call it electrical cabinet. Very clean and for the line very wholesale, very clean. For the sensibilities and for the system control system. For the control system, popular use for the GSK system. Yes, for the machine inside and yes, machine inside and the light. This one is a very popular one. So if you have the small parts you need to do and you need to finish, you can use this model. This model will be with a very good price. Yes, and maybe in the market, our boss also knows the raw materials the price are rising very crazy now. How to say in China it's very crazy to increasing the price.
Yes.
Yeah. So maybe in China it's like this, and in the world maybe also the price also increasing.
Yes.
Yes. And for the XZ travel of the CNC list also different. And if our boss need more details or want to see the videos, that's for the videos or the photos, maybe the boss need more. So contact us or click the CNC list, the machine products link, and send message to us. We will to send you in time. And if you have any questions, you also can let us know. We will to solve your problems in time. Yes, that is. We continue to introduce.
Yeah. Okay. The one is our flight list about ARCK 621 and 13.
Yes, for this model is different with the ELH series. Yes, and for this also the flatbed CNC list, and this model we call the ELCK series. Yes, and for the ELCK series we have different models like the ELCK 6130, and also have the 6140. Also have the 5060. Yes, we can introduce later. For the ELCK 6130 or 40 or 50 or 60, for the CNC list, all the hard reel.
Yes.
And now also have a video to show our boards to let you know our ELCK series CNC list. We can see the videos, the ELCK series. This model is the ELCK 6140 series, this model. And working now, you can see the finished products with the metal ring. And for the ELCK series, like the ELCK 6130, do you know the max sewing of the CNC list bed?
Yes. For the ELCK, the max sewing bed is 300 millimeters.
Yeah. So for the
ELCK 6114. The max sewing over bed is 400 millimeters.
Yes. So how to say we can according to the to these two models like the ELCK 6130. Yes, and another the ELCK 6140, like the max separate the max sewing of the CNC list beds. One is 300.
Yes.
Another is 400. So we can see the ELCK, our ELCK series. This model ELCK 6140, 50, 60. The varies the sewing, the max sewing of CNC list beds can do the 400, 500, 600,
yes.
right?
Yeah.
Yes. For the video and 130, 40, 50, 60, this series with till stock.
Yeah.
Yes, because the products collect the truck will to collect the products. And for here, we'll have behind the terrain, we'll have the till stock to collect here. Like this truck and this products and this till stock. For the products, the truck will collect here, because if you not have the till stock, then you to cleaning and the how to say the products, the workpiece will be chic. Yes, and the precision not to issue. So need to have the till stock to collect here.
Yes.
Yes, and then to do tinning will be have high precision.
Yes.
For the till stock, we will introduce later.
Yeah.
Yes, because different CNC lists with different type till stock.
Yeah. Part 1 is our ALCK 6114D and ALCK 6110,000D.
Yes. Alice, for the models, I saw it's the same the part
Yeah.
same, but also have a D. What a difference of how to in other words, how to see the difference of the ALCK series and the ALCK-D series.
ALCK-D series we can call them integrated by the hard track CNC list, and for the ALCK series we can call them hard track CNC list.
For the ALCK series, we can call the CNC list or the hard reel CNC list.
Yeah.
But for the ALCK-D series, those models CNC list, all machines,
Yeah.
all whole machine beds use the hard reel.
Yes.
Yes, not only the hard reel. And for the D series, this machine the whole machine bed hard reel.
Yes.
Yeah. And for the ALCK, the D series, the max sewing of bed is same like the ALCK series.
For the ALCK 6114D series, the max sewing by is 400 millimeters. And for the ALCK 6100,000D series, the bed is 500 millimeters.
Yes, we also can see the max sewing of CNC list bed of the list bed is similar, is same as the ALCK series.
Yes.
Yes, and for the length, we can to do according to our boss the technical requirements.
Okay.
And to continue, now we can to show the tools holder
Yes.
of the CNC list. And for the tools holder, Alice, do you know what type we have?
We have 4 seat additions, and but according to customer needs, we can recommend 6 or 8 tools.
For the tools holder of the CNC list, we have different. The one is we called the electrical tools holder, and the second one we called the turret. Yes, for the tools holder and the turret, we also have the difference. Yes, I can let to show the tools holder in advance. Then we will to talk about the difference of the tools holder and the turret. Yes, the turret and the tools our boss maybe need to pay attention to the tools holder and the turret is all different, and we will to introduce later the difference to let you know after we introduce all the station of tools holder. Yes, and just Alice have said we have different station of tools holder. Like we have the 4 station or 6 station or 8 station, also have 10 station and 12 station equipped with different CNC lists. And now we can see the pictures. Now we show you the 4 station tools holder. Yes, and for the tools, we will to like here. Yes, for the electrical tools holder, the tools only can equip with the normal CNC list. The tools cannot equip with like the milling or drilling or screwing other the tools. Only can equip with the normally tools. Yes, and for the tools holder, the tools holder, they are vertical. Yes, they are vertical installed on the work table. Yes, but for the turret is horizontal. Yes, this vertical to install on the work table. Yes, and for the second one is for the down. Yes, I can also see the different CNC lists with different. For the stations, we can equip it according to our both technical requirements. And for the station tools holder, if you have any questions, you can let us to know, and we will introduce or solve your problems in time. And you also can click the products link to contact us. We can send you the more videos and photos to let you check.
Yes.
And now here these photos we introduce the tools holder with the six station.
And according to customer needs, there are also 8 stations. Okay, we can see the video.
Yes. For the videos, we have different different time to show our boss. So if any needs, please contact us and send the message to us. And now we can see the videos. We can see the videos. Here is the CNC system, and we can see put into the feed to the control system. And now we can see the tools holder. Yes, this CNC list is the model ELCK 6150 by 1 meter. Yes, this CNC list have delivered to our Colombian customers, and he have put this CNC list into their production. And now we took the videos to let him to know the machine have finished and to delivery will very soon. So we took these videos.
And the video of 8 stations.
And now for the videos, we will introduce to let our boss to know the 8 station tools holder. Also, we can see the videos in our factory, and this Yes, this control system also put into the date. Our boss will be very professional to use it because you are doing the industry and use the CNC list every day. And now is the tooth holder. And now for here is the till stock. We will introduce the till stock later to let you know. For here, we can see the bed is a flat bed.
Yes.
Yes. And this chuck. Also the hydraulic system with the chuck. Okay. We continue to introduce the details.
Yeah. Okay.
And now we will to let our boss to know we also have the 10 or 12 station. Yes. And we can equip with different equip with different tooth holder to meet our boss needs.
Yes.
Yes. For the tools, we also have, but one thing we want to let our boss to know, we are the real CNC list manufacturer. We are the CNC list factory, not doing the tools. So if you need tools, please let us to know in advance. We will to talk with our supplier because we have the we have the comparison with the supplier. Maybe we can get the better price for you.
Yes.
And for the delivery, we also can to ensure to you. Maybe others told you we can to deliver the tools to you maybe in 1 week. But how to say? I just for example, maybe he told you we can send to you within a week, but maybe after a week he will deliver or he will deliver to you, or he will delay the time to deliver it to you. So for the delivery, we can to ensure to you because we have the agreement with our supplier.
Yes.
And now we will to introduce the CNC list chart to both.
Okay, Aaron, you know how to choose track or factor that determine the track?
Yes, for the chart we have four. We have four determine of the chart, and we can to show our boss to let our boss to know. Then for the chart, our boss will very clear to let our sales or other sales to know what chart they need. Yes, and for the one, we can see the chart photos from here, and for the standard chart of our flat bed with three draw chart, and for the chart, we generally speaking 3 draw charts are commonly used in hydraulic charts or manual charts. Yes, for the chart we have the different. The first one is the hydraulic chart.
Yes.
The second one is the manual chart. Yes, and for the second, the size of the workpiece determines the size of the chart according to the size of the workpiece. Yes, how to choose the chart also according to our boss what workpiece to do. Yes, because for the workpiece is large, you need the large one, the hydraulic chart or manual chart, and maybe your your workpiece is a ring, and maybe you need to use the specific or how to say, or use the customer's chart. Yes, and the third one will be whether hollow or solid, depends on the processing requirements of the customer or our boss, the workpiece, and whether the spindle through hole is required. Yes, for the chart we have the different like the hydraulic or the manual, and for the chart we also have the central hollow chart or the center solid chart.
Yes.
Yes, because our boss maybe used to use this machine to do the bar, to do like a bar, not the disc, to do the bar, and you need to through the through the center of the chuck, and so you need to use the central holy chuck, and you only this the CNC lathe to do the disc or to do the ring. You don't need the workpiece through the chuck, so you only need the center solid chuck.
Yes.
Yes, and the fourth, the last one, the shape of the workpiece determine the shapes of the draw of the chuck.
Yes.
Yes. So for the chuck will be little clear to our boards to according to your workpiece.
Yes.
Yes. The most important thing, no matter the chuck or the CNC lathe, all need to according to our both the workpiece.
Yes. You can see the value
of the chuck.
Yes.
Yes, for the 3-jaw chuck. And for the 3-jaw chuck is the standard one. And if you need others to meet your technical processing, you can let us to know. You can to let us know what difference of the workpiece you need. We can let you to choose the chuck. And now we can to take an example to let you know the chuck. The customers need to do the ring like here, and also here. This is the finished products like to the ring, and for the 3-jaw chuck is not suitable for him to use. So we do the specialized one to meet our customers' need to let them to process the metal rings.
Yes.
Now we can see the hollow chuck.
Yes. And hydraulic chucks can be installed on cylinder lathe, and according to customer requirements, there are basically no restrictions.
And for the hydraulic, the hollow chuck, how to say, like this is the chuck, and for the hollow chuck, we to simply to learn it is the bar or other like other workpiece like the bar, and to through the chuck, you will use the hollow chuck. And pay attention. One more thing we need to talk about the hollow chuck. We need the first one. We need to know the workpiece, the diameter. Yes, the workpiece size, so that we can to according your workpiece to equip with the right one. And also you also can let me know the chuck through hole diameter. Yes, if you don't have your workpiece size, you can let me you will to let us know, so that we can equip with the right chuck, right central hollow chuck to equip with the machine.
Yes. The part is our distinctly hydraulic chuck, and we can see the inside the blue chuck, which can be screwed down with the inner line screw down the we can fix in the right.
Yes, for this picture we can see this chart we equip it with the CNC list, and maybe one day a customer or a boss will tell us, oh Aaron, I need to remove the chart from the CNC list. Okay, this is very easy to remove it. Now I will to let you know how to remove our standard chart of the CNC list. You can see the blue market here. In it will have a Heskin nut inside here, and you need to use the tools to let the Heskin the nuts to remove it, and then you can see the red color market. Now have the 6 nuts in the red color market, and you need to screw down the 6 nuts market in the red color. So you need to remove 4. No, you need to remove 7 nuts. The important one is in the blue color market, and the other 6 have market in the red color. And you screw down the 7 nuts. Is the DSP. For the flat CNC list, we use the TC3. These models we equip with.
Yes.
And for the control system, maybe our boss said, oh, I don't like the GSK control system. Maybe I want to equip with the Siemens or Fanuc or Candy or Lennox. Yes, for the system, we can do the option for our boss.
Yes.
Yes, for the Siemens system, we can do to-do, and the Fanuc or the Mitsubishi also can do the option to our boss. And for others control system like the Candy or Syntec,
yes,
we also can do. So if any other like the CNC system, the brand you want to use as you need to let us to know in advance, because different machine with different control system, the cost will be very different. So if you change the if you change the high level the control system, our boss cannot to see the price to, oh, your price very high, but you compare with others, the control system is very different.
Yeah. Okay. The part 1 is our tail stick. And generally the tail stalk of a flat list is manual, and the tail stalk or stand list is hydraulic. Okay. For the small size machine, don't have a tail stalk, such as we see SARH 3
Yes, yeah. For the tail stalk, we have talked about many. When we saw the tail stalk, we have talked about many. When we saw the videos, yes. For the tail stalk, have the tail stalk. The first one is for the flat back CNC list. The tail stalk or the manual tail stalk. These photos of the tail stalk, we can see this model of the CNC list is the ELCK series. For the ELCK series, the machine size will be bigger than ELH series. So this model with the tail stalk. And how to see this machine with or without the tail stalk, you can confirm why there is the tail stalk parameter according to the parameter table of the CNC list.
Yes.
So we continue. Yes. So Alice, why the CNC list needs the till stroke? Do you know the purpose use purpose?
Yes. The till stroke, the function is mainly to fix the long workpiece and prevent the workpiece from moving during the processing, which affects the processing accuracy.
Yes, when we see the videos and talk about the chart, we have introduced the till
accuracy.
Yes, when we see the videos and talk about the chart, we have introduced the till stroke more details. Now I will to repeat one. Maybe we before said, so I will repeat one again. And this is the till stroke. When the CNC list without till stroke, this is the till stroke. When the CNC list without till stroke, without here, without the till stroke, only have the chart. If you want to do it just like this, right? Yeah. And when the machine turning it, the bar or the other workpiece will be sharp. Yes, will be moving. So the precision will be very hard or very how to say very not easy to ensure. Yeah. So now you need to have a till stroke to clap it, and then you training it will have the high precision. Yes.
Okay.
And we show the hydraulic of the CNC, right?
Yes.
For the hydraulic system, we also equip with the new. Yes. And for the hydraulic system, is a very important part for the hydraulic shaft.
Yes.
Yes, we can see the videos from the we can see the details from the video. This is the hydraulic chuck system. Now the chuck details, also the 3-draw chuck, and for the chuck, also can control it by the menu. Yes. We continue for the lubrication system. Yes, and for the lubrication, we use, do you know what brand we as the standard one we use into the CNC list?
A standard one is brand is Hejin and is made in China. And
domestic brand.
Yes,
domestic.
And about the model, we use RBC, RB, GBZK.
And for the lubrication system, different CNC lists will be with different model or different brand. But for the flat CNC list, we use Hejin. Yes, this brand has the standard brand lubrication system. And now it's our electrical system, and we also introduce the electrical system when we saw in the CNC list videos.
And degree, for example, 14.5 or 16.
Yes, for the select beds, maybe we have the how to say, some customers or maybe the boss need a different degree the work table. So for the standard one, of the bed will be have the 45 degree, and also some customers require for the bottle. And here it can open and close. For the machine behind have the lubrication system. Is a auto central lubrication. Yes. and for also have the details behind the CNC lathe. This machine is the select one, and this machine have delivered to our surrounding customer. Yes, our surrounding customer bought two select bed CNC lathe together in one order. Yes, for this one is one of the machine that we ordered CNC lathe, and for the select bed CNC lathe, we also can see the high precision will be higher than the flat CNC lathe. And now we also have the video to let our boss to know what select bed CNC lathe, the details. We can see the details of the select bed also. Now we can see the
hydraulic throw and choke.
Yes, behind here, the hydraulic three-draw chuck. And with the turret, for the turret is the 6-station turret. Yes, and with the tail stroke.
Yes.
Tail stroke with from here. And from the videos will be not easy to let our boss to see. For the videos and the photos of CNC lathe, please let us to you needed. We can send to you. So please click the product link to let us know.
And for the comp system, according to customer needs, you can choose Banaka Jet KND.
Yes. Different brand control system you can choose. Yes. Because this part. Yes, like the TCK 6332, and also the 6340, 40S, and the 50. Yes, and for the machine, like the select bed, if you need it, please let us to know. And for the CNC lathe, you have the needs, and you need the CNC lathe now, and you don't know how to choose the right CNC lathe you need, and you don't know for the flat bed CNC lathe we need to do the workpiece, or we need the select bed CNC lathe we need to do the work. Please contact us and let us to know. We will to introduce our CNC lathe to you and send you the right technical solution to you.
Yes. And for second list is our 6 stations.
Yes, and for the torrent of the select bed, we just talk about the tooth holder of the flat bed CNC lathe, and now we can talk about the tooth holder of the slant bed lathe. And for the tooth holder, the flat bed or the torrent or the slant bed CNC lathe all can equip with it, but for the torrent, only select bed can equip with it. Yes, for the flat bed cannot equip with the torrent, only can equip with the tooth holder. Yes, for now it's for the 8 station. For here is the 4 station. From this 4 station, the CNC lathe with the 4 station. And now is the select bed, smaller disc or smaller shift or the how to say, for the flat bed, or merely used to do the disc or the shift, like the small parts. And for the select bed, can do more high precision than the flat bed, and for the how to say, the space of the flat bed will be bigger than flat bed. That's why the terrain can equip with the that's why the sled CNC cannot equip with the terrain. And for the application,
okay, we can choose the machine according to the customer application industry. And for example, auto part and the welding industry, hydraulic,
cylinder.
cylinder.
Yes. For this industry, we have big customers. Yes, they have bought our the CNC list with a large circle, large size. But for the customer ordered the flatbed CNC list, but the flatbed CNC list equipped with the large size keyboard. Yes, can do the workpiece length up to 3 meters. Yes, very long.
That manufactured machine equipment.
Yes, we are the real CNC list factory. How to say? Some factories said, we are the factory. We do the CNC list. We do the other machines, but please to let use your eyes to see their factory on site. Maybe this year or the next 3 months or 6 months, you cannot come to China to see their real factories, and you can you can see their factory on site by video call, because for the videos of all the photos can PS. Yes, can Photoshop. So maybe you use your eyes to see their real factory will be an important thing you need to do. Yes, to choose the right factory, real factory. Yes, to ensure the machine quality and to ensure the service. Yes, we will also introduce our service for you in later. Yes.
Okay. The machine ability our aging test.
Yes, but important thing, if the machine bed without a heat treatment, the machine bed will be very easy to broken. Yes, cannot to ensure the stable and the quality of CNC list. And now we can see the details of our factory inside. We can see our machine bed all made by ourselves, and this have finished the heat treatment. And now we can see this the machining area. We all use our raw materials, and now the picture shows our factory tapering. Yes. And we also have the videos and photos. We have more videos and photos to let you know our boss, smarter or the how to say. We have pay attention to more attention to the machining technical solution. Yes, for the workpiece, we can see now it's the tapering processing. The workpiece enters the tapering furniture for the sectional tapering. Yes, for the raw materials.
Part in our processing area.
Yes, we also have sold the machining area, and now we can show you the processing area. Because for the workshop, we have different areas to do different work. There will be more easy to let our boss to arrange it or to how to say, or to control it will be very easy to control, to ensure what step processing the accuracy or the quality.
Yes. And the photo is shows the wrapping equipment.
Also the processing area, and now we also can see our CNC list all used in our factory to do the small parts. And now we also have the videos to let us see. And now we can see the machine details and the CNC list. We also use our CNC list in our factory to do the small parts, and we can see this the raw materials. Different CNC list to do different work, technical work.
The part is also our processing area.
Yes, processing area. And for the for the oil to let them not clean or rush it. And for the photos, we have to show our factory, the CNC list factory, the store,
yes,
spare parts,
warehouse.
Yes, for the warehouse, for the spare parts. If you need it, we please let us to know. But pay attention, we will to ensure our customers or our friend need it. We will to let our warehouse to deliver it to them in time. And if our boss need it, you also can let us to know. Maybe we can deliver it within 3 days to you.
Yes. And this our stock.
Yes, for the CNC list factory store. For the CNC factory, you need to inspection the CNC list before the shipment. You need to let us to know and to let us to know your technical requirements. Then we can take the videos or take the photos to let you know. We also can do the training simple. Yes, to show our works.
And after before delivery,
yes,
we must do implication of goods.
Yes. Before the shipment, we will do the inspection of the CNC list and to let our boss or friends to know your CNC list have finished, and now we can to deliver the CNC list to you. So you need to see the machine details, like the chuck is this, like the tool stock is this, like the work table is this, and like the system or others will be okay for you. And then you see, okay, we will to deliver it.
Yes.
Yes. And if you need the CNC list to do the simple, like to do a bar or to do the nurse, to show you the working, we also can arrange it for you.
Yes.
Also the pictures we show you also the inspection of our customers inspection before. Questions in time. And now the situation for our service, we have the team, technical service team. After you have confirmed the order, like the CNC list or others, we will do a technical service group on WeChat or WhatsApp. But we mainly use on the WeChat to do the technical service and to invite our technical engineer in this group. And for our engineer, our company, for the after sales service engineer. We have more than 26 engineers, and they all can speak English very well. Service of CNC list, more details to let you know.
And look agenda after service. We have after service team in Mexico and Canada, Russia, and Australia or India. In Mexico, we have a person and a professional engineer. And he had worked for a long time. So
for this the cases just Alice taught only about for the American market.
Yeah.
Yes, for here it's only for the market, but maybe we to talk about the whole world. For the American, like the Mexico, just take example to show our boss. Because for the local agent or the local industry, we'll use our CC list.
Yeah.
Yes, and then we talk about the factory ability, like the our machining ability.
Yeah.
Yes, for the heat treatment and the tempering to introduce our the boards, and
yeah.
we also show our own machining equipment like the milling machine, drilling machine, grinding machine to do the different technology, the processing to our boards, and also to show the delivery photos and the videos, and also show the service of CNC list.
Yes.
Yes. So if any other need our support or want to know more, you can leave the message to us.
Yes.
Yeah. So different machine for you next time.
Yes.
Yeah. So see you.
See you.
那第11楼101问题。